Okay, guys. We are going to be talking about our experience with American. It's going to be the first thing that we talk about. And you'll see different clips coming on with us talking about our experience on Virgin Voyages as well. But this is part one. Our first experience this time, and we always fly. We always fly. This time, it was a little bit different. Right?
That's two flights are a little bit different.
That's two flights.
American Airlines just forgot how to do customer service.
I would have to agree. And so now, granted, when we got to the airport, it was our fault that we were a little late, but we were only like 5 minutes and they were still boarding. The flight was still boarding and we do clear so we get in and out quickly.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know
There was 12 people there. Shouldn't have been an issue.
it's another bit an issue. The customer service at the desk in St. Louis was less than stellar. As a matter of fact, though the girl did, at least look to see if she could really book us on another flight, she did do that. But the attitude and yeah, it's just a different experience that like American has fallen off with the customer service portion of their business.
And it wasn't that we couldn't get on the flight. Our
No,
bags couldn't get on the flight.
no, we could have
So
ran them to the gate.
we could have made it on the flight. And they would but then we would have had to come back to the airport to get our bags because our bags were showing up late. So instead they choose to split us up.
Yeah, they did. Split us up. Um,
I don't
Sent
know.
us to
But
your feelings about Americans changing.
the last flight we went on was a miss. It was delayed and fiasco, and I'm about done with American. Period. Now here we sit. We booked our flight what a month and a half ago,
Longer than that.
longer than that.
Yeah,
Here we sit. We've been had our flight bumped back 3 times. We
yeah.
paid for first class, and we're getting second class treatment. We're getting third class treatment. And I don't give a damn if I was just riding coach in the very back of the damn queue. It's not the way you treat a customer.
It's not the way you treat the customer. I'm not really sure what to do with this and why Americans falling off like that. With us, I choose Americans. I love the flight attendants. We haven't had bad flight attendants, so I don't want it to come across like that. What we've had is the people who are supposed to be in customer service at the desk, people that are supposed to be in customer service to get us back where the planes are.
Here,
So,
here's how bad it's gotten. We're sitting in Miami Airport, Concourse E. There's not a single American Airlines person to talk to. We're sitting at the service center that has been empty for 2 hours. We've
yep.
gone to 2 charging stations to charge our phones, and neither of them work. They're set up for one, two, three, at least 8 charging ports, and none of them work.
The
Now,
floor, the one on the floor.
I know that wouldn't be working if you hadn't brought your own multiple charging station. So, is that America's fault or is that part of Miami's fault? Probably a little bit of both,
Probably a little bit.
because Americans should be standing in somebody's ear in Miami to make sure that everything's proper. But that doesn't explain why American don't have a single service agent at the service desk for 2 flipping hours. I went over and asked the girl that sells potato chips across the hall, and she said they never have anybody here.
Hmm.
So what's the deal, American? And you don't have anybody at the gates. There's 8 gates here, not a single person at a gate.
So it's
No
not
one to ask a question to. And when you try to call the rebooking center or whoever is makes the changes, they'll have to call you back.
Yeah, I'm waiting on
Please.
calling.
That was 20 minutes ago.
Waiting on calling. Can I hate on that? And the whole thing is, it used to seem that customer service was a huge thing with Americans. As a matter of fact, it's the reason why we fly them. Customer service was a huge thing with them. Unfortunately, it's starting to fall off. I had that bad experience in Chicago with customer service, not with the flight attendants, they are people. But the people that they have been hiring for customer service, they don't know what that means. They don't know what customer service is anymore. And unfortunately, American, it affects the people who patronize you. We patronize American because we work, but just to get treatment. Especially with our flight attendants, we still get good treatment with them. So I don't know what the disconnect is where customer service is concerned within the terminals. What the separation is within the terminals, as compared to the flight attendants or customer service on the ship, on the airlines, on the airplanes. I don't understand where the disconnect is coming from, and why it is as bad as it is within the airports themselves. Like I just showed you, there's nobody over there.
Yeah,
Nobody, and we've been here 4 hours,
3.5.
3.5. Say nobody, nobody.
Yeah, I was like, say it's called Delta.
There you have it. Okay, so yeah, that's our first update on what happened with our trip. Believe me, it gets better though, because you'll see the next clip of us and Virgin Voyages, and we really did enjoy ourselves. So we'll be doing some videos and putting some things out so you can see that as well. But until next time, here's our review of American. I never thought we would be here and saying these kinds of things about American Airlines, but here it is. All right, have a good one.